My name is Raymond Fisman. I'm the director of the Social Enterprise Program at Columbia. And before turning things over to Chancellor Klein and the rest of our speakers to lead a conversation on how to bring accountability to our schools and school systems, I just want to say a few words on what motivated us at the Social Enterprise Program at Columbia to put on this event, and also what we hope you'll get out of it. The goal of the Social Enterprise Program at Columbia is to advance our understanding of how management practice can help to further social ends, how we can contribute to society. We do this first and foremost by the creation of and exchange of new ideas and innovations. It's very much in this spirit that we've put together this event. Now, it is hardly a coincidence that for what we are very optimistically calling the first annual Nonprofit Leadership Forum, that we're focusing on education, because as everyone in this room knows, even myself as an interloper in this field, this is an area that has seen an explosion in innovation. We're in fact in the midst of an explosion in innovation. Everything from new modes of governance, most notably charter schools, to the application of technology in the classroom as well as at home. And really, as alluding to our opening speaker, the wholesale reform of entire school systems. Now, that being said, there are a lot of unresolved questions that remain about how these many innovations and changes will translate into student outcomes. And even where we have proven successes, I think there are questions around the extent to which these will be adaptable to other circumstances, the extent to which they can be put in place on a larger scale. And these are the types of questions that each of our speakers will lead a discussion on to try to further our understanding and thinking about these issues. Now, by bringing you together into this room, a set of leaders in the New York City nonprofit and for-profit education community, we're hoping to accomplish a couple of things. First, by taking you away from your everyday lives, fighting fires, running organizations, we're hoping that you can take a step back and think about these issues in a new and different way, that you walk out of here with a few new ideas, thinking, I hadn't quite thought about the world in that way before. And second, I'd say equally important, is that by bringing together a very heterogeneous mix of people, that you'll make some connections here that you wouldn't otherwise have made, such that you can continue this conversation well beyond today, well beyond lunchtime today. It's hard to imagine a better person to open this conversation than Chancellor Joel Klein. I promised to keep my opening brief, and in fact, in introducing Chancellor Klein, it seems a little silly to recount his many, many accomplishments because he's hardly a stranger to the New York City education community. I emailed his assistant and asked her for some little-known tidbits about Chancellor Klein. The best she could do was pizza and Yankees. So I'll just open his address by noting that it clearly takes a special kind of persuasiveness and charm to lead the antitrust case against Microsoft in a prior life, and then in one's second year as chancellor, wheedle a $50 million donation out of the Gates Foundation. So he's brought the same force of personality to reforming an enormous and extremely complex school system, and that's what he's here to tell us about. Thank you.